I did it. I was checking to see if it was muted, and it was muted. I'm that dude. Do you know what I mean? I'm just kidding. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Positivity Report. It's a Tuesday after a holiday weekend. My eyes are swollen. I hit my head on a car trunk yesterday on the way to the airport. It went really well. Jeremiah Watkins is here. The legend.
Hey!
The one and only. It's great to have you, man.
It's morning time. We're up. This is the only show where I will optionally do this that's not press on the road for stand-up. Because I love Josh and the crew here.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I love you, man. Always one of the best Comedy Store porch hugs in the business.
Oh,
every time
yeah.
I see it.
Can we start the show off with a hug?
Let's do it.
All right.
Here's a hug for everybody, a hug to wake you up.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I mean, us friends and things, you miss the hugs. You
Yep.
missed them.
You do.
You know? We got the vaccine, now we can do it.
Oh, dude. I've
Many
been
hugs.
hugging like crazy. Licking people. It's really good. It's really good.
I found this guy this weekend on TikTok, or my brother found him, and he's like this dude that his name is Scott Seiss. He's a comedian. And he lives in New York or Baltimore. He's got a nice Baltimore accent, and he's like he reminds of something like you would do, where he's like, I work at IKEA. I'm a part-time employee. You think I own this place? As like he's doing like customer complaints. But he does this one. He's like, oh, you don't want to get the vaccine? Then die. I'm not on mock trial. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I'm not a doctor. All I know is that the disease is going to kill you, and this vaccine is helping it not kill you. And it's like a 15-second video. So my brother and I were quoting it all weekend.
That's awesome.
Funny. Yeah.
You know one person we didn't think of during the pandemic?
Who's that?
The guy holding the cardboard sign that said free hugs.
Yes. I miss that guy.
I mean,
Come on.
that guy kill himself? What
It's
happened?
awful.
That's a bad year for him.
Judah Friedlander in that Dave Matthews video going around hugging everybody.
Yeah.
That it's out of business.
Yep. Done.
Bringing hugs back.
Bringing it back.
2021.
Yep.
Ken Knapsack's here. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, am I here? Yeah. The headphones are way down. I can't, everything. Because you know what? I ran the board Friday.
Yeah.
And I muted everything, and I just, sorry, Kaika.
Yeah, I came in, the board was still on. Nice and hot.
Nice and hot.
Nice.
Hot board. Set the place on fire over the weekend.
I thought you saved it with you saying that you ran the board on Friday, but at first I was like, dude, this is super passive-aggressive energy right now.
Yeah. Well, that's the way we roll here,
Yeah.
man. See?
Yep.
Good passive
We all
aggressive
leave and then
people.
like, son of a bitch can't go. Yeah. No, my earphones or my headphones like stopped working midway through Josh Birdie on Friday. I was like, forget it. I'm not going to say
There might be
anything.
something going on over here then. We'll have to check that.
Yeah. Ken's also our head of technical engineering, GPACharity. We call him the Hawaiian Hunk, the Great Hunkino, the Prince of the Islands, Low Hot Friday. He just runs that. So if he leaves, we're toast, Jeremiah.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. Because you don't want me over there pressing buttons.
No.
I'm not a big buttons guy.
Uh-uh.
Don't be pressing
What's the
buttons.
most tech experience you have, Josh?
I was a lifeguard, like 16.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with it. Yeah, I know water. Nothing. I know to not put electricity in water. That's the amount of my tech skills.
Don't bring the toaster into the bathtub.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this. My wife called me. She's like, are you sure you're okay to babysit the baby? I was like, what'd you just call me? Like, did you say babysit? I'm her father.
Yeah. You mean watch our kid? What are you talking about?
It's fine. She left for like 2 nights alone. And she was like, so this is how you wipe her? I was like, I've been changing diapers for 2 months.
Yeah, I
She
think it's
lost
more
her
for
mind.
their peace of mind
Correct.
to be like, I said everything that I should have just in case anything goes terribly wrong.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And I loaded that diaper bag up with legitimately everything. It was like a Keenan and Kel episode. Like everything was in that diaper bag, prepared. She still called, like, I heard that you didn't have enough diapers. I was like, who told you that? She's like, oh, I just figured. I was like, oh, so you're just pulling theories out of thin air? Cool.
I hacked into the Ring Cam and I routed it through the Wi-Fi.
She knows.
And I turned on the FaceTime on your iPhone. I know that there's not enough diapers and formula there for you, Josh.
Holy shit. Can you imagine she's the tech whiz in our family? I don't even know about it. Jeremiah, brand new father as well.
Yeah.
You had your baby like a month after mine. It was like March 23rd.
April 8th was when he was born.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we were February 23rd. I thought it was almost like an exact month.
Yeah.
Little boy.
Little boy.
He's crushing it.
Yeah. He.
What did you name him again?
His name's Wilder.
Wilder.
Yeah.
After Gene Wilder, which I love. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I showed when you posted that, I was like, babe, Jeremiah had the baby named her Wilder. She's like, oh, I love that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it was my wife's idea. We were watching a Gene Wilder movie, and she goes, "What about Wilder?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, yeah, because like I did some soft pitches for names. I was like, "What about Farley?" And she's like, "Never." I was like, "Okay, cool, moving on."
The name game is real tough.
Yeah.
It is very tough. Because if we were gonna have a boy, like we knew early on we were gonna have a girl. Like we wanted to find out because we could not land on a boy's name to save her. Like there wasn't even the discussion of boys' names was really tough.
Yeah, my wife had some really bizarre ones for girl names, and I'm just like, please let it be a boy. I don't even want any of these girl option names, just like for the daughter's sake.
Yeah. Oh no. And 100%. And Amanda will say it is every time she came up with a name, I was like, nah, I went to high school with Dave. I didn't like him. We're not
Yeah.
You know, that's how it works. Thanks to everybody in chat. Great to see everybody. I know it was Jeremiah's here. If you guys want to support the show, we're, up until Friday, a portion of all proceeds going to the Battle Buddy Foundation. The Battle Buddy Foundation pairs vets with PTSD with service dogs, and they have a 100% success rate right now, literally saving lives. And just post Memorial Day, this Wednesday, tomorrow. This short week is killing me, Ken. Starting a week on a Tuesday, I know, like back in grade school, it was awesome. Starting a week on a Tuesday is brutal.
When I set up the stuff yesterday, I had the stream key for Monday up and all that kind of stuff. And I'm
freaking out over it.
I had this conversation with a random guy in the elevator on the way up. He's like, the worst thing about the 3-day weekend is you just feel behind all the time. Am I right? Like, yeah. And he's like, you know how it is in the office. And I'm just looking at him like, dude, I'm barely awake right now. I'm a stand-up. I don't know what's going on. I'm ready to see my friend Josh, but that's about it. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is why we do stand-up at 9 in the morning. This is because when you're your hottest.
Oh, yeah, dude. 100%. Red hot. Nursing homes, dude, forget about it.
You ever done stand-up at a nursing home?
I did. I've done like some like community type centers.
Okay.
Where it was all levels of income and some people with some probably some issues.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
some pretty mad heckling going on those shows. But the people who liked it really liked it, and then we got a free state meal after the show.
Milk in a carton.
Yeah.
Was that there used to be that open mic on like Melrose and Martell at that like rehab facility?
Oh yeah, there's so many.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
That was a tough room. That was I remember I went there the one time. I was like, I don't want to do this again. I felt very unsafe.
You're like, is this stand up? Because I don't know if I like it then.
I told my drinking bit, and that did not go over well. Like, we're in rehab. I was like, oh, right. Read the room. Whoops, daisy. It's my bad. I feel like, look, Ken's down below the bar. Go to the Ken cam. He's not even there.
Wow.
He's trying to fix the thing.
You can't do this to a radio guy, man. I gotta hear everything at volume that blows Sam Levine's ears out. When he asked to turn that on, the mic's down live on air, I almost threw him out the window.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything.
Ken's over there. Yeah, Ken's a radio man. You know, it's like a Carl Castle. You don't mess with a radio man. I'm Carl Castle. Welcome. Is he still alive? I feel like. Do you ever listen to NPR?
That's a hard pass.
But they have a game
I don't
show.
know if you've ever seen my comedy, but I don't watch a whole lot of NPR. This is wow. Josh really knows how to gauge the room. Hey Jeremiah, well, you know what the current state of affairs over in Iraq is like? Nope. I have no idea. I heard something's going on in Israel and Palestine right now, and it's not good. Yikes!
Woo! Yep. Man. No, but they have this game show on Saturdays. It's called Wait, Don't Tell Me. And it's just like a funny game show about the news, I guess. But Carl Castle's like the voice, or at least he was. Now it's somebody, I don't know. Listen, Jeremiah. I
feel like I'm back in the elevator with that guy.
With that guy.
Reports, you know what I mean? Reports.
Hey, they give you a key to that door yet? Nope. All right, cool.
Okay, great.
Fantastic.
Good stuff.
Matt the Beard Man chimes in with a super chat. Thanks, Matt. Love the dad talk on the GPA this morning. My wife vetoed my idea of our son's name. I wanted to name him after my favorite jazz musician, Thelonious. Thelonious is pretty sweet. You call him like Lonnie? Or like
Thank
Theo?
God you have a wife with good taste. That kid would have been riddled. with bowling his entire life, named Thelonious.
Thelonious.
It is I, your father.
Can you imagine it?
Come hither and clean your room, Thelonious. Thelonious.
Got a sword. Could you imagine? He's like in the 8th grade. It's like me trying to explain NPR to you. The kid's like, I'm named after a famous jazz musician. Shut up, nerd. Thelonious. I'm going to throw a hockey puck at you.
Thelonious, your sketches were forged in the fires of China. Yes.
Oh, man. Yep. Poor Thelonious.
Thelonious.
Nothing like it. Ken was actually going to name his firstborn Thelonious, but
I just named him Monk instead.
no, just Monk.
You always have to think of the names that they could potentially, kids could rhyme with.
Correct.
Too. Thelonious, come on, dude, right away.
Crushed.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of people don't like. Here's your name. And then every guy immediately starts doing the math. And women are like, isn't it beautiful? I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
They're going to do all kinds of weird stuff to that name, and it's going to be real bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you have any weird nicknames or anything like that?
It was just always Cougs or Cougs.
Yeah.
And how about you?
No, like in preschool, somebody started calling me the Germ. That was a weird one.
The germ.
The Germ. Yeah, that was a bizarre one. That one luckily
gave you
didn't
that one.
stick though.
Yeah.
What a charmed life old Macuga lives. Just my friends call me Macuga. I'm Napcock being dunked in a toilet for loving Star Wars. Good job, you. Good job.
Napcock. I've never heard that before. Like we've been friends since 2012. It's the first time you brought that up.
Don't mention it.
Yeah.
Don't mention it.
I won't. Also, you never call him Kenny. It's just Ken.
Don't call me Kenny.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds like a weird country song that I don't want to listen to.
Yeah.
Don't call me Kenny.
That's actually a show, 3 p.m. on NPR Sundays. Don't call me Kenny. You'd love it. It's one of the better shows. Holy cow. Oh, man. So how is the dad thing going?
How's it going, everybody? We're back on the positivity response.
So positive.
It's so positive.
Tuesdays. Am I
Tuesdays.
right?
How's the dad stuff going? It's
Yeah.
good. I changed his diaper yesterday, and
Okay.
it was one of those poops where I don't know if you've experienced this yet, where you think they're done and they're not.
No, yeah, they get you.
And
It's a diaper sniper.
it just kept going, and it was an Incredible Hulk poop that it was just like like as soon as I covered his bottom,
Yeah.
he would start to pee on me and his face.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I'm so sorry.
The pee thing from the dudes, because girls, like, can't shoot straight up.
Yeah.
I mean, she's peed on me a few times, like 3 or 4 times, no big deal. But like the poop and the pee at the same time, ooh, that's a tough deal with.
Yeah, it's a lot of the first time my wife makes fun of me for this because the very first time that he started peeing, like where it was like shooting and arcing, I froze completely and I didn't know what to do, and all I kept saying was, "I've heard about this. I've heard about this." Like I didn't act. I was like, "Jeremiah, grab the diaper so you put it over his penis."
I've heard about it.
I've heard about this. I was like completely shell shocked.
I've heard. Do you have like the little TP tents that you're supposed to put over the wiener? Like there's like almost like coffee filters.
Oh no, I haven't seen those.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So when you're changing the diaper, I remember changing my little nephew's thing, and my brother was like, "Put the TP on it," and then it's like a little like a coffee filter thing. You put it over the wee, so when they shoot, it like stops it. Because every time you take off a kid's diaper, at least a boy,
Right.
like 1 out of 10 times
Yeah.
he's gonna pee on you.
Yeah.
Or he's peeing. And it's like us. As soon as you get in the shower, you're like, well, time to pee.
Do you pee in the shower?
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Never once in my
Get
life.
outta here.
Never
No,
once.
dude.
Yeah.
Only dumbs, man. What are you talking, man? Come on,
Right over the hole.
Come on, man.
Right
Be a
over the drain.
gentleman.
Straight down the
Put it, push it down, strain it down the drain. Come on, man.
Use that loofah.
Thank you.
Nose. Holy cow.
No, I don't know. The last time I peed in the shower was like when my brother and I used to shower together, and we'd like cross swords in the shower, and we'd pee on each other, and we thought it was hilarious.
Kansas City's a weird town.
Yeah, it is. It is. You never used to shower.
Barbecue and peeing on
You
each
never
other.
showered with your brother?
We were in a shower together, family. Yeah, it was. Of my entire life, I cannot remember one time showering with my brother, and I have a pretty good memory. I go back like a ways, but I don't remember any showering with the brothers.
Well, are you really that close?
We're pretty close. We're good buddies.
All
Maybe we
right.
should start showering together. I'm like, yo, get in here.
Yeah.
I know we're 40, but get in here. It's time for it. It's about time we started showering together. Oh man.
I saw my brother's penis randomly, like a couple years ago.
It's an awkward day.
And it was weird because I was like, oh, we have such similar penises. And then all I could think about is that like his wife is with his penis that's exactly like mine.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it's just a weird association. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, his.
That is so weird. I wonder if my wife talks to my brother's wife, like, well, so what's his wiener like?
Yeah, right.
I don't think that happens.
They
but
check in.
Yeah, like, is it little?
Does he have a little?
Does it look the other way a little bit? Yeah.
Did he peek up? Is he gonna do one of these?
There's actually a show on NPR called My Husband's Wiener, and
My Husband's Wiener.
They call in and they talk about
Dude,
it.
is NPR the new MTV? I'm getting into this. I'm into this NPR show.
God, I miss MTV back in the day. Like all music videos and then like one show about people living in a house.
Oh yeah,
that was the day.
MTV's Next.
Yeah, weren't you on that show?
Nope. I was on a show, which is so funny. I haven't brought it up to Elijah Schlesinger because it's so like embarrassing that I was one of the people that they paid like $50 for. I went up to this doorbell like cam to pitch myself on the show, and they're like, "Be quirky and be silly," and I'm like, "You called the right guy for that." And I like pitched some horrible lines, and then I got excused right away.
Oh yeah.
I was on the show. Excused.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And was she the host of that show?
She had just won Last Comic Standing.
Okay.
I was a stand-up that was just starting out,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna send her the video probably in another couple of years from now, and then I'll be like, we were pretty much at the same place in our careers at the same time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I was on an episode of that never aired, and I don't know why, of Yo Mama. Right?
Okay.
And so we were in Brooklyn. I remember doing Yo Mama in a park, and then I was told, "Don't talk to Wilder Valderrama." I can't say that name; it's impossible.
It's called Fez.
Thanks. Like you weren't allowed to talk to Fez.
Yeah.
So Fez would come on, he'd do his hosting bit, and immediately walk back to his trailer.
Do you think he was a diva?
Yeah. Probably.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Shots fired, Fez.
Bam, bam,
Suck
bam.
it, dude.
You know who loves NPR? Fez. So I'm just gonna keep calling that back all day. And so Fez, so I get on the Yo Mama, and so I tell like my buddies, "Hey, I'm doing this Yo Mama thing." They say they'll pay background to come. My buddies didn't show up. There's no way they were coming. So I'm like on this Yo Mama thing, and I wrote like 40 because you had to audition. I wrote all these stupid Yo Mama jokes. Well, they chose me for some reason, right? Now the guy I was playing was like the national Yo Mama champion. Like he was the winner from the year before, and he was still like winning Yo Mamas. Okay, and I got destroyed. Like crickets with paid background. That's when you know it's bad because the background they're like, "Hey, you're supposed to laugh," and they were not laughing at my Yo Mama jokes. Now we know I didn't air.
I did a similar thing, not on Yo Mama. It was on Showtime's I'm Dying Up Here, where I played a prop comic.
Yeah, I remember. I love that show.
On that show,
Yeah.
and it was a dope role, and they let me even like do some time period jokes at that time with one of the writers, John Horton. We like got together, like wrote some stuff out that was like ridiculous and like some kind of hacky stuff. Like I had a big trunk and everything.
Yes.
And it was amazing. And I was like pulling stuff out and doing like Godfather impressions and different like weird stuff from like back in the day.
Yeah.
And that whole character got cut from, and I was like, no, like I had a tuxedo T-shirt on and the whole thing.
We were
I had,
talking
like,
about it.
Mustache.
You were telling me about it, like on the porch, because Santino was in it. It's Santino. I like because anything about comedy I'll watch.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Like any of the books, any of the movies, TV shows, whatever. And you were telling me about it. I was like, dude, that's effing genius because the show showed a lot of comedians. You know, range. Eric Griffin was great. The kid from R.J. Seiler. I think he was really good.
Yeah.
And I was like, there needs to be, because you were telling me about that, I was like, there needs to be like a prop comic, because that was like the up and coming.
Yeah, of course. That was like a big part of the 70s and the 80s.
Totally.
And I was like, I'm going to be that guy. And then they're like, no, you're not.
Son of a
But
bitch.
it was, so going off what you said,
It's pretty much the same as a Yo Mama.
when
joke.
we did the takes of that, they were having to yell at the background. They're like, you guys have to laugh at his jokes. I was like, this is so weird. Me as a stand-up, like normally like getting like a response, like just, you know, the extras, they didn't want to be there.
Let's cut. Listen,
Listen, this guy's working his butt off up
He's
there.
funny. These jokes per se might not be funny. Okay, I know you're not like in 70s culture, but do a laugh.
Dude, I did a great pratfall abortion joke that I wish would have made the cut. That where I blew up a balloon and then put it underneath my shirt, and then I was like, "This is my impression of a woman at a Planned Parenthood." And I put the balloon, and then I fell down. And I'm like, "Yeah!" Like it was something horrible like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but the balloon popped, and the audience went, "Ah!"
Oh yeah,
Like that was the only genuine thing that they're like, "Oh my god, why did he do that?"
they show the Showtime producers. They're like, "Oh my god, we can't do any of this. Who is this guy?"
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, you are kind of. I mean, if you guys don't follow Jeremiah Stand Up on Twitter and Instagram, your stuff is. I mean, your characters are off the wall and insane. And your new podcast, every time you post a video from the Scissor Bros, you're like doing makeup on each other. It seems.
Yeah, we just got one video 18 plus restricted on YouTube, and I'm really upset about it. Because we were, I guess, it's against community guidelines to hurt each other, like past a certain extent.
Yeah.
And we were shocking each other with electricity.
Yeah.
And I just got notified today that it is like, this is against community guidelines. You're doing harm to another person, like for a long period of time. So it's like a weird torture thing. Yeah.
YouTube algorithm, man.
Yeah, but yeah, we've done hot sauce challenges. We pooped diapers recently on camera. It was disgusting. If that's not a pitch for the show, I don't know what is. We do a lot of music and we do dancing. We do a lot of stuff. It's fun.
Man. I mean, I almost killed Mark Ellis with hot sauce. You know that story.
No.
I like gave him some 357 Magnum hot sauce.
I've had that.
It's really.
It's very serious. Like, it's serious stuff. And I, am a hot sauce connoisseur.
Oh,
like,
really?
you just saying that name, I'm like, frick, dude.
Yeah.
That stuff is really hot.
Yeah. And he took like a mini shot of it on this show for Go 90. And I didn't
He took
know.
an actual shot of it?
Yes.
Dude, no.
We went to the hospital.
No. You have to. You put a drop or two drops, maybe 3 or 4 most. Your mouth is like welling up and like swelling and everything. Yeah, a shot is that's hospital time.
Talk about something on the cutting room floor. We went to this when we were shooting Eating History. Went to this guy Vic Klinko. He's like he has the largest personal hot sauce collection in the world. Like his entire house is hot sauce. He's got like, it's insane. I mean, his whole living room is just hot sauce shelves. It's crazy. And so we did this scene where like we had this super hot sauce, and I was outside night in Arizona. It was cold with my face on the pavement, just trying to find something cool. I took off all my clothes except my underwear. It was the hottest thing I've ever put in my body. I wasn't the same. The 2 days later was Thanksgiving. I couldn't really eat much on Thanksgiving because my stomach and butthole was still just on fire.
I did the hot chip challenge, and I did a couple of them back to back, just because I'm like, I'm a man, I can handle more than one. And it's the first time in my life where after I ate something so hot, I peed and my pee burned. It was coming out of everywhere. My eyes were burning. My pee was burning. It was insane.
Yeah, that's something, Ken. That's a scene.
Ooh, don't like no burning wing wags. Don't like that.
We got a quick super chat from Chris Mason.
Why do I feel like that's a catchphrase on this show that I don't know about?
You don't know
The
about
way
yourself.
don't know
Then
burning
it cuts to
wing
Ken
wags.
and he's always like, I don't like them burning wing wags.
Burning wing wags.
Anyway, back to you, Dash.
Rocking chair.
Yeah.
Hee-haw character.
Chris Mason throws in a super chat. Thank you. Just here to say Josh is one sexy devil. Okay. Thanks.
Dude, you're looking good, and you need to stand next to me more often because your arms are looking freaking huge, dude. They're looking huge.
Yeah, but I touched you earlier. Dude, you're jacked now. I saw that picture on Instagram. No.
What are you talking about?
See, here's the
These
thing.
are little
Ken and I
guys.
talk about this all the time. I'm like a beefy dude. Like, I can never lose weight. I want to be thin and svelte like Jeremiah Watkins.
That's the first time that's been said out loud in history.
Look at you, are svelte. Like you posted a picture about a year ago, like one of these. You're all jacked up. You got abs. I haven't had abs since high school.
No, I'm slipping into the dad bod a little bit right now.
Me too. It's hard.
It's hard. Well,
Working out is tough. Like it's hard to do stuff.
yeah, and I don't enjoy it. So
Who does? I hate it.
I don't know. I think there's some people out there that are like, yeah, dude. I'm just gonna look in the mirror and, oh yeah, get that pump on. That feels good.
People that I every time I've been to a gym, like there's mirrors everywhere. I was like, why do you have these here? I don't want to look at myself working out.
Oh yeah.
I don't like my face.
Yeah, well, I think it's for the people that see progress. It's not like for people like you and I that are like looking over in the mirrors like, I don't feel good about myself. Let me hide over in the corner over here on this. All right, I'm great.
Just put me on the elliptical for 30 and let me go home. That's all I want. Like that, we got that Peloton, and man, I was like, "What class did you take?" I was like, "I just press the ride button and ride at my own pace."
Didn't those start eating people?
They are now self-containing robots.
The Positivity Report is brought to you by Peloton today. Sign up at Peloton.com. Change your life for good.
How about a guy I went to high school with is like top 10% Peloton in the world? He told me that. I was like, how do you get to that level? Because that's not me.
There's a contest?
Yeah. He like, you do like a 20-minute ride, it gives you this number of like output, right? It's like, here's your output, okay? My 20-minute rides, I'm like around 200. I think that's pretty good, you know? He's up at like 430. That's double my output. You know how hard it is to get to 200?
He's just powering small cities and villages
Exactly.
like in other countries.
I'm telling you, why is Peloton not like, hey, so when you plug in your Peloton, make sure you plug it into your house and you can just create energy?
Might as well.
Why not?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right?
Yep.
Everybody's installing solar panels, which I think is a great idea, but you could also power your solar panel and your house with your Peloton. Did we just come up with a brilliant small business idea?
It sounds too smart where the government is like going to put a laser on like your head, like you're like, and this idea is really good. Just
You okay? Mm-hmm. Here, let's put that. There you go. You're good. You're good. That's what we call a pratfall in the business. A Chris pratfall.
Well done.
I
You hit
forgot
my
there
leg.
wasn't a floor cam over there.
There is a floor cam. We've had it.
There's not there?
Yeah.
Oh, I probably
Sometimes
threw
when
it
I bring
away.
the baby
It's
in.
on the tripod.
Really?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Sorry, bud.
It's okay.
Should have warned me. I could have put the floor cam in.
Oh, dude, I would have texted ahead had I known. That wasn't planned. You never know what's going to happen on the Positivity Report.
That's the pratfall that Showtime didn't put in a show right
yeah.
there. Yeah. Yep.
They really missed out, guys.
Tell you what,
Did
guys.
Did you not feel that through the screen?
The energy that comes from that pratfall. Whew. So. Yeah. You want to do that awkward science thing? Really?
Yeah. Do you want to do a little?
Ken likes a good
ASMR.
ASMR.
Little ASMR.
Only the haircuts, Josh.
Oh,
Only
that's
the
right.
Haircuts.
Yeah.
You'd love Scissor Bros, then. We do a lot of.
Just a lot of haircutting. Oh, I'll fall asleep to you pooping
take
in diapers.
we take scissors. We take scissors and
It's pretty genius. Ken introduced me to. Where's the guy that you love? He's in like Arkansas. No.
Well, there's a couple. I follow Haircut Harry, and he goes, there's a great Angel Delgadillo in Seligman, Arizona.
Oh, right.
Seligman, Arizona. Yeah.
yeah.
He's 80, 91 years old, cutting hair.
Cutting hair.
Puts you right to sleep, man.
Telling you.
Then he poops his
Legit
diapers,
thing.
and then you're.
He wasn't
you're right
joking.
what?
Yeah.
You really watch this?
there. Yeah, I relax. Or it's
Yeah.
just just zone out, relax.
Wow.
Tough day working with Josh. You go home, watch a man get a haircut.
What kind of music do you listen to chill out?
British rock from the
Mostly
90s.
British rock stuff.
I'm an Enya guy.
Are you?
And you can work.
I'll listen to Enya on planes, and she puts me right to sleep.
Clanad. You like Clanad?
What is Clanad?
Last Mohican soundtrack.
Oh,
that song at
that's
the end.
good.
Oh, yeah.
I started playing
And you're related.
the Braveheart soundtrack for Rosie at night. She loves it. That's my favorite, like, go to sleep kind of music. Just give me like some nice bagpipes over like a
Some nice bagpipes. Yeah, I love it.
like freedom. You hear it, and she's like, "Oh, this is great." What do you got, Ikaika? You're doing something. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. Kind of like a scratchy sound. ASMR with a kaika.
Oh, you can't hear it because you don't have your headphones on.
All right. Well, you didn't have to.
You have to.
You have to
You
call
didn't
him
have to
out.
be upset with me.
Or did you not put them on because you don't like your hair? You don't want to mess up your hair?
Good hair.
I mean, it's a great head of hair.
I just showered.
I mean, his hair
I
is.
showered for this.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it
good.
says a lot, dude.
No,
Kind
that's
of a
It
big
said
deal.
respect.
respect.
Okay.
Natasha Martinez hasn't showered for us in 2 years.
Can you do the
I'm gonna
the scissor thing one more time? Whoa! I just busted a load of my khakis.
Are you cutting paper over there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to your camera.
Let's do it a flip book.
You didn't even set up your camera for the
Can't
show?
wait till we go live today and start.
You
the
were
show.
so excited about Jeremiah.
Oh yeah, dude. That's what I'm
stuff.
talking about.
Great
See?
stuff.
God. the Hawaiian hunk, the Prince of the Islands. He doesn't set up his own camera.
Well, it normally is, but someone must have moved it.
Oh, interesting.
Really
Jeremiah, you see
interesting. Wow, the audio's off and wow, the video's off too now. Interesting.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Did you figure out the audio when you had
No, the headphones are complete. We might have a headphone issue.
Oh.
I can hear him the clearest. I can't hear me at all. I can hear you guys kind of.
So you think it's your microphone?
I think it's the headphones. Because the system seems to be working. We'll check it after the show.
It's always a tech thing, Jeremiah. It's always a friggin' tech thing. I swear. Like, this is why I don't have nice things. Every time I've owned anything that's nice in my life, it's breaks.
Really?
You really don't like the headphones, do you?
It's once I switched to earbuds, it's hard for me to go back.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, I can't
They do
put
squish
things.
your ears, yeah.
Yeah, I can't put things in my ears. That,
really?
It really hurts.
I put one ear in. I like having. It might be also because I record music and stuff. I usually have one ear out and one ear in. So like one to monitor, kind of like this.
Yes.
And then one out.
It's like when you're at like a rock concert and you see it like dangling, kind of a thing. And you're like, whoa. And you
Yeah,
put it back
it's definitely so they can kind of hear like everything. Yeah.
They can hear the lack of laughter as I put my let me.
Yeah, that's what I asked for at the clubs. Is I'm like, hey, can I get a direct in to the monitor so I know when I'm bombing even harder? I'd love that. Could you mic the audience and then me to hear the titters when the jokes don't hit?
It's like a check drop. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
Or the stirring of the ice.
Why is this $9? Oh, why is that? Why is that lady mic'd in the audience?
Oh man, you were in Portland this past weekend. What has stand up been like for you? Like coming back with.
It's been good. I was one of the few comedians that toured during the pandemic, though.
Okay.
So like I did some pretty gnarly shows where I was the first comic that they had back after they were shut down and stuff like that when they were trying to open back up. So like I did some like hour-long sets for like 8 people on the road. Like so it was like where the club people were like the people that did show up, they're like, "Are you guys open tonight?" They're like, "Yeah, come in." Like it was just a weird thing where people didn't know what was open, what was closed, and I was like, "I'll be that guy. I'll do the show." Like I'm down. I don't care. I just want to work and yeah.
Damn. So where are we talking? Like
that was that show. I did some pretty light shows in like Raleigh and Raleigh, North Carolina, and Lexington, Kentucky. Were some of like the really small shows, like at the peak of COVID.
Yeah.
Where I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then like some of the people, I told people in Lexington, I was like, all right, guys, I can't do a meet and greet after the show because COVID. And like I'm like, oh, we'll do like something from the stage right now in lieu of that. And then sure enough, after every show, there'd be a guy like, hey, let me talk to you real quick. I'm like, I can't. I have to run away. I don't know how serious this thing is. I gotta leave. I told you. I just spent time on stage telling you how I can't talk to you after the show. He's like, I just need to talk to you. I'm like, I can't. I'm walking away. I'm tired. I'm not a mean person. Bye.
That's what I think. Like. Anytime meet and greets come in, it's like I want to keep talking to people. Then I'm like, there's like a bunch of other people here. I feel bad about it, but I don't want to. I can't be there for like 6 hours. Giving you know what I mean. Yeah. And there's always that like there's an usher that's like, hey, you got to keep moving. And I was like, I'm really sorry, I can't be that person. That's not me. I mean, Ken did stand up in La Jolla a couple weeks ago, got sick. Not
the sick, but Ellis and I did. But Ellis is great. Ellis is a great meet and greeter because if you've been around, you've both been around enough where he's just like, great picture, cool, go, and you're just like, okay, probably, but yeah.
I like how you smell. Congratulations. Yeah. And then, but since the audience, because you've done a bunch of outdoor shows, I'm sure.
Yeah. I've done the car shows. I've just done outside show. I did one and they have an outside club called Soul Joel's in Royersford, Pennsylvania. That's a really fun club. I did that like in wintertime.
Where's Royersford? Is it outside Philly or Pittsburgh?
Outside of Philly, I believe. Right. Yeah.
And I know the western side. They don't know the eastern side.
Yeah. So yeah, it was like doing a lot of outside shows and random stuff. So now that things are back inside, like I was at Helium in Portland and the Punchline in Sacramento, like so fun.
And are they max capacity? No.
They're about to switch. Oregon literally is switching, I think, to bigger capacity literally this week.
Oh, wow.
And then same with Sacramento is like in the next couple weeks they're opening back up.
Okay.
Because at the store they're full capacity if you're fully vaccinated in the main room and the belly room right now.
Okay.
Or the original room, the belly room, the main room is like just a negative COVID test. Then it's like a quarter capacity or something like that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. Slowly.
We're getting there.
Yeah,
We're getting there.
Yeah.
So when did the Scissor Bros start? Like, what have you been working on other than stand up?
Mainly this show recently.
Because Jeremiah Wonders is a great time too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So I've been doing Jeremiah Wonders and Scissor Bros right now. And with stand up and baby, that's a pretty freaking full week.
Pretty full schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how often do you guys record?
Once a week.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're we're about to release our 10th episode, so it's just over a couple months old, but it's cool. People are into the show and they've been coming out already to stand-up shows from
good.
that. So I'm blown away by that. I'm like, this show's pretty new. You're already here from that. They're like, dude, I watched you poop in a diaper today. I'm not proud of it, but I saw that. I was like, okay, cool. Heck yeah, thank you. Thank you for the support. Freaking yeah, dude.
Who came up with the name Scissor Bros?
So Stevie Weeby and I, Steve Lee, very, very just a gem of a person.
Great human.
He did Jeremiah Wonders years ago, and right away, when you do a podcast with somebody and they're like, "Oh, you guys gotta do a podcast together." Yeah. But that's such a huge undertaking to just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna drop everything and just start a podcast with somebody." Yeah. So we were kind of like, yeah. We kept doing each other's podcasts, and people were like, "No, seriously, we love you guys together." And I was like, "Yeah, all right." So on that show, on Jeremiah Wonders, he saw that he's like, "Oh, I have that same pair of scissors." I was like, "Oh, cool." and I was like, "Oh, we're Scissor Bros." And then in that episode with the scissors that we mentioned, we trimmed each other's pubic hair with them and fully became bonded as Scissor Bros. And that's where the name comes from.
The logistics on that? How'd that work?
Yeah,
How'd
we're
that work?
seeing full wing.
The A to C?
Yeah, I mean, just a little cock tent and go around it, or what did you do?
Yeah, are we seeing full wings?
Oh no, you pulled it down to the base.
Okay.
So you gotta
that one had to get flagged.
Community guidelines on YouTube and stuff. We gotta follow those apparently. No, we turned towards each other, so you see the pants go down, and then we're just you see the snipping and us laughing. It was like, why are we doing this? Yeah. And that's how we did it.
Oh man, that is really good. And since that, the Scissor Bros were born.
Yeah.
Yeah. A to C.
And then we also do this thing where we do scissors on the show, where it's like an exercise. So we could do some scissors right now, and we count it out loud. Okay, so go like this. And go 1, 2, 3, 4,
right,
5,
yep,
6,
got it,
7, 8, 9, 10, and then we do different ones. Sometimes we're like. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I mean, you're crossing.
You do along at home if you want to do it. 8, 9, 10.
6 minute abs. It's 6 minute abs, Ken.
Oh, that one hurts your hips.
6 minute abs.
6 minute abs. Oh. Yeah, that's how you get that core that we were talking about. That hot core. That really hot core. You also skateboard.
I used to. I broke my arm and I have PTSD from it now.
Wait, what?
I broke my arm skateboarding.
As an adult?
Yeah. I know, that's the question. People are like, when did you do this? I had to walk around with a freaking sling, doing stand-up for a little while. And it was so embarrassing that I started going up without the sling, where I would hold the mic with my left hand. Yeah. And I would just hold my other arm like this, and nobody noticed. It was way less.
Just thought that's how you stood.
It was way less noticeable me just going kind of dead arming one of my arms than having a sling, and I didn't want to write jokes about being a sling comic that I knew that I would never use. I'm like, I don't want to even address
sling
this.
Bits, dude. Hot sling bits.
Yeah.
hot sling.
So yeah, it happened a few years ago. So.
Oh man.
So I don't skate as often, but when I do it's fun. But like I'm not like trying to rip it or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Because I feel like I went to a skate park. My brother lives up north in Northern California, and my little nephew loves to skateboard. And I was like, your Uncle Josh used to be able to shred it up. And I went into like the small bowl, and I landed so hard on my elbow. I got up. I was like, Ben, I think I broke my elbow. Ben, we gotta go. I was like, I think I broke my elbow. So we went to an urgent care, and the guy's like, no, but it's gonna really hurt for a while. Like you didn't break it, but it's really bruised really bad. Like it's a deep bone bruise.
How quick into the bowl did you realize I've made a huge mistake?
It's
Was it just over the
immediately.
lip?
As soon as I dropped in, I was like, oh no, boom, hit the elbow. And and that's why my little nephew's head to toe in pads, and I'm like, I'm a cool skater, uncle.
Yeah.
Idiot. Ugh,
Yeah, I broke my arm
God.
dropping in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because we should
Like
be
I'm
doing
not a
that.
good skater. I'm
No.
not a good I'm not. But I enjoy cruising around and
I could do a kickflip. You were there?
I can board slide and do sometimes some 50-50s
Yes.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
50-50 grinds, of course. I built like half a skate park grind rail in like an old barn in Pittsburgh. And then that was in like the 7th grade. So I'm like, you know what, Luke? My little nephew was like, let's go to the skate park. Watch
Yeah.
Uncle Josh. He's like, jump in there. I was like, done. Oh, God. It's my elbow. That's my elbow. Like I tried not to cry in front of him. I got in the car. I was like, man, it really hurts. It really,
Dude,
really hurts.
When I broke my arm, I was there with a couple of buddies.
Yeah.
I was like, let me just lay on this park bench for a little bit, and if I'm actually hurt, like we'll leave for the hospital in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And there was this dude who was there who was giving me like unsolicited medical advice.
At the skate park.
at the
What you
skate
gotta
park.
do is
He literally is like, he's like, hey man, does it hurt to turn your arm, man? And I was like, yes, it hurts so bad. He's like, oh man, I saw a fool do that one time. He broke it for sure, man. Like he's just like, and I'm just like, please stop talking to me. I'm about to die right now. Please. He's like, can you make a fist with your hand, homie? I was like, dude, I'm dying. Please stop talking to me. He's like, dude, if it keeps hurting in like 3 more minutes, you should probably go to urgent care. He's like drinking a 40 out of a brown paper bag. I'm like, please stop. I
I
don't
know you mean well, but
I don't want to be a dick, but please, I can't focus on anything but pain right now.
What city were you in? Were you here in LA?
We're in East LA.
Yeah. Oh, God, that's good. Oh, man.
but you're okay.
Yeah,
You're
but
okay.
you're
I'm
fine
good. I'm
now.
good. I am good. I'm good, guys.
I mean, Wilder's a few years away from getting up on a deck, you know?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I feel like I might be into like a long boarding situation.
If I start, here's the thing about skateboarding. If I start him early, he'll be fine.
Yes.
I started skating when I was a teenager, and you just don't. I should have not done that. Like I should have been like, that one passed me by.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Sure.
You can but I'm the kind of guy who like if I like something or if I have an interest or a hobby, I'm like, okay, I'll try to I'll give it a shot. Why not? And then sometimes it doesn't work in your favor. And
No.
you're like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I started snowboarding and snowboarding and skateboarding around the same time, like 5th or 6th grade, right?
Yeah.
Snowboarding is so easy. Skateboarding is not. Like being good at snowboarding, obviously hard, but like skateboarding is really tough.
Yep.
And then you're like, 8th grade comes around, 9th grade comes around, you're like, I could probably do that. Then you like really hurt your hip, and then you start playing like actual sports, and you're like, you can't skateboard anymore. I'm like, no doubt. So then when I'm 35, I'm like it, riding a bike. Let me do this. And then, like,
That's why the expression is like riding a bike and not like riding a skateboard. It's not like, I'm just going to start riding a skateboard
yep,
again.
nothing like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so true.
My really good buddy is a physical therapist, and he works with a lot of skateboarders, snowboarders, like extreme athletes and stuff. And I was like, can I skateboard still? He's like, don't ever get on one. He's like, all of their ankles, professional skateboarders, ankles, knees, like everything is destroyed.
Yep.
And they started when they were like 5. I'm 30 plus. I'm almost 40. Like really close to 40. You think that's a really good idea for me getting on a skateboard? It's not at all. It's terrible, Jeremiah. Whew. Man, I'm glad we got that out.
Me too,
Glad
man.
we therapized
Me
that.
too, dude.
Hey, man.
This is
You
good.
got to turn your arm.
Hey, bro, can you like do this? I think you might have fractured the radius or the ulna. Which one? Hey, I think do you have carpal tunnel, man?
Oh, my God.
You may have a radial shock infection in your wrist.
God. Oh, man. Hey, Tyler Boone's in chat. Today's our first day with Boone's Bourbon, our first official day with Boone's Bourbon as our official sponsor of the Good People Association. Ken, throw me the bottle. Don't break it. Oh, do an ad for it.
Hi, everybody. It's breakfast time. Do you need a good whiskey to get you through the morning?
Yes.
Well, your eggs and bacon are going to go just fine with Boone's Bourbon. It's the beer, it's
Nope.
the bourbon.
It's the bourbon.
Damn it, Josh.
You almost had it, Ken.
Damn it, Josh.
Go.
I'll throw you the bottle.
Yes. Hit it. Tyler's coming on the show Friday, and I'm doing Jam in the Van on Saturday. I'm opening for Tyler Boone, and incredible musician. He makes Boone's Homegrown Bourbon, number 6 in the world. This stuff is really, really good. I'm just waiting for more product. We've been like slowly sipping it because it's so good. It's really good. It's 117 proof, Jeremiah, and it's delicious. Are you a bourbon guy?
Wow. Nope.
Do you want some?
Never drank. Let's do it today.
You've never had beer or alcohol at all?
Nope, which makes me even more insane than you realize.
Unbelievable. Yeah, Boone's Bourbon has blown my mind.
Here's what we could do.
We bought some up north this weekend. My brother and I.
If you
put a
have
total
some
wine
apple juice
Yes.
and we wash that out, then we can do an ad where I'm just chugging the bourbon like, oh, it's so good.
We don't carry apple juice here. at the
Okay, well,
office.
you know, I
we have
offered.
a Capri Sun.
If you have a Capri Sun, I'll take one right now.
Ikaika? I think we've got
I think
one or two
I think
left.
1 or 2 left.
Yeah.
I freaking love Capri Suns.
Yes.
The best post-coitus drink on the planet.
Wait, what?
So my previous relationship was with a single mother, and so after I'd head down to the refrigerator and just raid her kids' Capri Suns.
Dude, that's awesome.
Sugars.
Did you ever get a Chewy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you did. Yeah, you did. Thank
Ikaika,
you
grab
so
me
much.
a little glass. Amanda's in Orange County all day. I can have a Marnie
Oh,
bourbon.
My goodness.
Yes.
I'm so excited for this Capri Sun.
Yeah. So Jam in the Van this Saturday. Tyler's coming on Friday. Show Me Your Moo sent me an outfit, and I'm going to wear on Friday. It is aggressive.
You have good wardrobe, by the way.
Thanks, buddy.
You have very good wardrobe.
You
good
know-
suits, good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You know what you have that I'm very jealous of? Because thanks, buddy. There isn't a person on this planet that likes Bo Jackson more than me, except maybe Jeremiah Watkins.
I would imagine so.
And
yeah.
he's got the original royal blue, that like light royal blue Bo Jackson jersey. Saw him on the Comedy Store front porch with it, and then the whole night I was just offering him money. I was like, 200,
Yeah.
350, 600. Like by the end, I was like $7,000 because I'd had a lot of Boone's Homegrown Bourbon. You want to get weird on a Tuesday? Continue the holiday weekend and keep it going. It goes great with Capri Sun.
That it does.
Lisa Mellinson says polo shirts. Yeah, I have a lot of polo shirts too. So what?
Oh no, he's already drunk. so I wear a lot of polos.
You guys want to break your elbow on a friggin' skate park?
You want to be like old uncle and the kids over here?
I'm always trying to like impress my niece and nephew, and the way to impress your niece and nephew is to do stupid stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, we got our
You've
own
got
glasses.
glasses?
Guess who's getting one on their way out?
Could I get a glass with some ice on it? I'd love some Capri Sun on the ice, just so I don't feel left out. I'd love some.
Ken, get.
Kaika's on it.
He's the best.
He's doing the Lord's work today.
Yeah. This. Oh yeah, it's
There you
good.
go.
It's good.
Chilled.
Thank you so
Chilled
much.
Capri Sun.
Thank
from
you.
GPA.
I don't know what color it's gonna be. What color do we think it's gonna be?
It's an unnatural cranberry.
It's like a pink. Is this the first time anybody? You can take the straw out.
This is what it's like to be in your 40s about 2 a.m. in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's like a rosé. It's sort of like a rosé in there.
Yeah, it is. It's,
Are you taking dad peas yet?
It's like the quiet ones in the middle of the
No,
night.
the long ones.
Dude, I've been taking dad peas since like 1997. Like I'm a long. Beard.
I took my first one.
We know.
I went to the Trailblazers game on Sunday, and I was at the urinal, and
You were on the jumbotron too.
yeah.
That's my dream.
that was crazy.
I've only been on the jumbotron one time.
Did you got your dream?
Yeah, but I was like 7. I didn't realize how hard it was going forward as an adult.
You want to go back?
Yeah, because I was apparently, I think you know this story, but I went to a Dodger game like maybe 8 years ago. Cheers, brother. Great to see you.
Great to see you.
Make every cheers a Boone's cheers. Okay.
That's good.
You like that one?
Kids, remember Capri Sun? It's still out there.
You can still get it. So I'm at a Dodger game, and we got those like home plate club seats,
Yeah.
right? Where like it's all you can eat food. It's unbelievable. They have like a buffet. It's not just Dodger dogs, whatever. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start with a sensible Caesar salad. No problem. So I've got my Roberto Clemente jersey on because they're playing the Pirates. I'm at Dodger Stadium though. And the local Pittsburgh broadcast, because I'm right behind home plate. You can see me. It's the yellow Clemente jersey. And the local broadcast picks me up. It's like, oh, good to see a Pirate fan out there in Los Angeles. Really enjoying that salad, it appears. I get home, and I didn't have my phone on me because for whatever reason. This is like a while ago. I have hundreds of calls and text messages from Pittsburgh friends being like, oh, so you go to California, eat a salad at a baseball game?
I was gonna say when you said that you were eating a salad, I was like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
at a
I don't
baseball
know.
Game?
I don't. I was like, I'll start because it was all you can eat food. It was like first inning, I'll get a salad just to set the base. Then I'll go straight pulled pork, and then I'll end it with like as much soft serve ice cream as I can jam in one of those little mini helmets.
I went to Vegas once, like probably 11 or 12 years ago, fresh off the boat from Kansas, and I wanted to get my money's worth at one of the buffets that my friend group like went like for some like bachelor party or something, and I was like, I started with deli meats because that's what I knew, and my buddy's like, there's prime rib right over there. I'm like, I'm just building my way up
Just
to it, man.
setting a base.
Yeah,
Just setting
the base layer.
Yeah. So that was like the time that I didn't know that I was on a Jumbotron, even though it was just like a Pittsburgh sports broadcast. Okay, so they picked me up there. Every time we go to a basketball game and that kiss cam comes out and I'm with Amanda or anybody, I could be with you. I'm like, we are getting on the kiss cam, and I've never been on the damn kiss cam. I'm livid about it.
Looks like I'm not attending games with you. He's just like, hey guys, anybody?
Come on.
Guys, come on. I'm ready. I'm ready at any moment.
This is the inning. This is the inning.
It's it. You know who brings Kiss Cam to you? That'd be Boone's Homegrown Bourbon, number 6 in the world. Tyler Boone, your maitre d' of bourbon. Maitre d'? Did I just make that up?
Maitre d'? Yeah.
Maitre d'. Yeah.
Maitre d'? You can say maitre d'.
You know, he's checking out your hair in the cam. I like that.
You know, I had one stray from that pratfall.
Oh, man. What a show. What a show, Jeremiah. You want to hear a dad joke?
Yes.
You do? All right. Here comes one. Okay. That's when my daughter was obviously extremely young. She also looks fake there.
Well, the picture looks like there is no human head there.
I know.
Because the blanket goes up so high
Yeah.
that it looks like a guy who's pretending to be a dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me.
For like a
I'm
Kohl's
a babysitter.
commercial.
Yeah.
If I'm a Kohl's, it's definitely a
Kohl's
Kohl's
commercial,
commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's so little, she like could barely fit in that thing when we first got it, and now she hates it. And we now have 3 of them, and Amanda keeps buying them. Like, stop buying these. She doesn't like it. I'll just walk around. I'll strap her with the duct tape. If she does not like the carrier, I don't know what to tell you. And then we have to get on a plane in a month. And Amanda's freaking out. All right, here's your dad joke. Isn't marriage amazing? Okay, my wife said I should do lunges to stay in shape, Jeremiah.
Okay.
It's a big step forward for me. It's not bad. That was pretty good. Holy cow. That
was good.
Man of many talents. Just like Tyler Boone of Boone's Homegrown Bourbon. Okay.
Just like Daniel Boone. You guys remember the Alamo Way. That was David Crockett. Tyler Boone. Capri Soda, Tyler Boone are putting together a razzmatazz of alcohol. Come to see it as a mixer. Josh Macuga, positivity.
For never having drunk alcohol, you really do remind me of myself, my friend.
He's seen you on the Comedy
He
Store
says
porch.
seen
Says
you
he's
on the
just
porch.
doing you.
Hey, you do jokes, right?
Hey, tell us a joke. I want to talk to you after the show. I can't talk to you, sir. It's COVID. I'm still going to talk at you.
Yeah.
Okay? It's going to happen. Oh, man. All right, let's do some videos that make me smile. We can get Jeremiah home to his lovely son. The one that, no, it's, you know what I didn't ask you? What movie were you watching with Gene Wilder? Was it Willy Wonka?
No, I forget which. It was a
See No
Pryor.
Evil.
It was a Pryor and Wilder. One of their duo flicks.
See No Evil, Hear No Evil? All right, so
It
what?
might have been something like that.
All right, so this is a longer video, but what? These are kids playing ping pong, like obviously like really good kids at ping pong. This is an insane video. Look at this kid. He's so far from the table.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty decent at ping pong. This is insanity. And these kids are like 12.
Yeah.
I don't know what country this is in. Did you see that? Oh my God. What's it? Serve?
Yeah, that's insane.
Probably some country where they're forced to get good at gunpoint.
Yeah, that's nuts.
This is just a Belarusian military academy.
They do a yearly ping pong tournament at the Moon Tower Comedy Festival in
nice.
Austin.
Okay.
Wow.
And I keep getting tied for third.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You're that good, huh?
No, but but the people who happen to attend the festival aren't that good. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I keep getting in the top 5, and I can't crack it.
Okay. I'm thinking that's like a definite purchase when she's old enough. Like we're getting a ping pong table without a
I
doubt.
mean, if you have the space for it, I would love to have a ping pong
Yeah.
table. I want a pool table so bad.
See, I like pool. I'm just not very good at it. I
Yeah.
love ping pong though.
Yeah, I want both.
I'll take a pool. But how about the pool table that you can put the ping pong table on top? You know, what I'm
That'd
talking
be
about.
cool.
Yeah,
That'd be amazing.
cool pool table. All right, what's next, Ikaika? All right, watch this.
Okay.
Look at little swaddle feet. Newborns hates having her feet swaddled. Look at that.
I'm more concerned about the dad's hairy legs in this. What the frick is going
Yeah,
on?
that's a lot of hair. I have it.
Underpants. What's
I've
going
got
on?
it.
I
Yeah.
mean, I thought she was at a forest at first.
Did Wilder like being swaddled? Because Rosie hated it. She was not a swaddle.
He likes it all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's starting we've got this thing called
Is it the snoo?
he doesn't like that.
No.
We're gonna have to give it back.
I know.
We had to rent it from a friend.
Yeah.
True friend.
True
we had to
friends
rent
makes you
it. Thanks
rent
a lot, pal. Thanks a lot for making us rent it. Real good friend. Thank you so much. Supposed to be a life changer. My kid hates it. We have to send it back.
Yep. We had she didn't like it at first. We just we kind of like communist Russian her into liking it. Like, you're going to like this because it is not cheap.
Yeah.
We didn't buy it. A friend let us borrow it. We didn't have to rent it.
Oh, a friend let you borrow it, huh? That's nice. That's real nice of you.
All right, what's next? Okay, watch this. This is like a dream scenario. You and your buddies running down a hill while another buddy in a big, giant blow-up ball is chasing you Indiana Jones style.
I would love this.
Me
I
too.
would absolutely love this.
Talk about breaking our elbows, knees, everything in general. But I would have so much fun doing this.
Oh, dude, it looks like a blast.
Right? Now, what the bigger guy, he's struggling at the back here.
Outdoor gravity park. Where is this?
I don't know.
Is it in the continental United States? Can we get there?
I feel like this is a European. Look, he got his two buddies out of there. This looks amazing. Outdoor gravity
So
park?
can you mess with your friends who are running? That's the whole point?
Yes.
I don't know. This is a great question.
I think that's the whole point.
That looks so fun.
So is this like a freestyle walking park? Like, because it looks like you can rail slide on what? Like your feet?
Well, that's the thing is these guys are doing some straight up slide tackles.
Yeah.
techniques.
I think those are barriers so they don't go off course into the forest.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that
because
makes sense.
we've all seen that
Look
video.
at that.
It got him. It got him. How fun does this look?
It looks
I
amazing.
missed that
Right?
the first time.
Oh,
Those two just-
man. Kyle Harlow says Marble Madness. Yeah,
Yeah, it is marble.
totally see
I
Marble
love
Madness.
those two in the back.
amazing.
Grab yourself a bottle of Boone's, drink half of it, run down the hill with your
This
buddies.
is great. I love this. Samuel Tarley in the back getting squished by the
Samuel
White Walkers here.
Tarley.
I get it.
Oh, LQ says there are parks like this in New Zealand. Of course,
Of
it's in New
course.
Zealand.
In New Zealand.
New Zealand does everything right. They got rocks.
Oh no.
Look at it. It gets him. It got him. It got him.
Oh,
His other buddy.
That's great. Let's do that.
Yes.
We got 2 more.
All right, 2 more.
talk
What are you
about it.
doing?
Rolling up.
How high are you?
Good, how are you?
What are you doing?
Rolling up.
How high are you?
Good, how are you?
The pizza's not even
I want
cooked
to see
yet.
the end result.
How
I know-
high are you?
No,
I'm
I think you're supposed
curious.
to cook the pizza
how are
first
you?
and then roll it.
I've never. I mean,
I
that
don't know.
looks decent.
I think.
Can
I
you
don't know.
try and pause it real quick? I think he's wearing Steelers shorts.
It's like a
This guy
pizzerito.
might be from Pittsburgh. Let's go. Hold on, real quick. All right, the beginning right here. Right here. Oh,
Okay,
just
okay,
missed the
okay.
logo.
That's pretty close.
Yeah. All right, hold on. This is my game, Jeremiah. If you're in black and yellow attire,
Ooh, that could be Penguins. That could be.
it could also be University of Iowa.
Oh, Hawkeyes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we missed it. All right. Next, what do you got?
The outdoor gravity park is in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, next
Pigeon
to Dollywood.
What?
Let's go. Dollywood and that.
Dude,
Watch
that's
this kid.
awesome.
Here's Wilder.
Oh,
This is why you can't have the bat flips in baseball.
Oh, man.
These kids with the Tatis Jr. there.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
This is like my little nephew. He's 1.5. He threw a broom at me so hard. I was like, whoa. He's just giggling. I don't know. I can't discipline my brother's kids.
I want somebody to do some edits of this, like the Thug Life, like edits. Like as soon as he throws the bat, like like black and white, and then put the shades on him. 1, 2, 3, into that 4.
Doggy Dog and Dr. Dre are at the door, ready to make an entrance. So back on up, because you know I'm about to rip shit up. Give me the microphone first before I bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together. Now you know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Too low down G's going crazy. Death Row is the label that pays me. Unfadable, so please don't try to fade this. Well, I can't. I'm not going to go. I know that whole song. It was like, it's my favorite music video of all time. There's a point they're having a barbecue outside, and this little kid just goes like he's just chill. Oh, it's awesome. I love that music video.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all for tuning into the Positivity Report. Jeremiah Watkins, thank you for making the trip here early in the morning. A special thanks to Boone's Bourbon. They're our official sponsor all month long. We've been pumping them on Josh Pretty for the last month anyway. It's that good. Get yourself some Boone's Homegrown Bourbon, brought to you by Tyler Boone, number 6 in the world. It's delicious. No jokes aside, it'll really brighten your day. You having a tough one? Grab yourself some Boone's. It's high noon somewhere. Grab yourself a Boone. This is
Capri Sun. If you want to squirt nostalgia in your mouth, Capri Sun.
It's actually a really good slogan, too. All the cheers brought to you by Boone's Bourbon. Jeremiah, thanks for being here, buddy. Great to see you.
Thank you all for having me, guys. I
you.
appreciate it.
Great to hug it out.
Oh,
Just fantastic.
Can we end the show with a hug?
We're going to end the show with a hug.
I'll be back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. They can't get rid of me. They invited me one time. Now I know where the parking space is. Now I know the elevator code. I'm here every day.
You're welcome. You can come in. You think I'm going to say no to you? Come on. We got Capri Suns. Tomorrow afternoon on the main show, GPA Live at 4 p.m. Pacific, we got the dogs coming in from the Battle Buddy Foundation. Right. We got Kenny, we got Chrissy, we got Murphy, we got Archer and Atlas, the Wonder Dog. Very excited. Thank you all for being here on a Tuesday. We've got a short week of programming. I hope everybody's doing well out there. You enjoyed your weekend. Remember, positivity is a choice. You make it. It's an active choice. Love one another. Call somebody. Text them. Tell them you're thinking about them, that you love them. It's way easier to love than hate. Find the good. We'll see you tomorrow.